about was we have talked about three important words, right? So what I was saying is, in the last class, what we have studied was we studied about three important words, that is taxonomy, systematics, and classification, right? These are the few words that we have studied, and we have also talked about nomenclature. While talking about nomenclature, we have discussed about the different types of nomenclature, the type of nomenclature that is recently or nowadays that we use, that is called as binomial nomenclature, and the rules of binomial nomenclature. After that portion, we have completed in the last class. Today's class will start with by knowing certain terms, right? A lesson to what কিছুমান terms associated with it. So we are going to talk about the terms first. So heading koriba terms বুলি, a terms of first term likhima. Right? We have something called as a binomial epithet. Now, what is a binomial epithet? Eta scientific name or all the three parts. What are the three parts? The genus name, the specific epithet or the species name, and the name of the author. These three parts together is called as what? Binomial epithet. What I said, the three parts of a scientific name. What are the three parts? The generic name, the specific name, and the author's citation or the author's name together is called as binomial epithet. Now, you don't have to get confused between trinomial nomenclature and binomial epithet. In the last class, we have talked about trinomial epithet. Trinomial, nomenclature, right? Trinomial nomenclature is where the scientific name will have three parts. Obviously, the genus, the species, and the third part consists of
subspecies in case of animals
or
and varieties.
Variety in case of plants, right? So in that was the example of a trinomial nomenclature, but in case of binomial epithet key concept, all the three words of a scientific name. And when we talk about the three words, what are the three words? The generic name. Again, just to make you remind you, I'm not writing the complete sentence over here, right? For the complete sentence, you will go through the PDF that will be given after the class, right? So the three words consist of the generic name, specific epithet, and author citation. Author citation means author's name. For example, Rosa indica Lynn. We have the generic name, we have the specific name, and we have the name of the author. So it's total, but together it will be called as the binomial epithet. So question really I have, what is a binomial epithet? I think you'll be able to write it. What will you write? All the three parts of a scientific name that includes the generic name, the species name, and the author's name together form binomial epithet. Is the point clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Second, compound specific name. A term called as compound specific name. What is a compound specific name? As an example, example to delay it will become easy. Right? So what is a compound specific name? If in a name, the species name consists of more than two words, the name is said to be a compound specific name. What did I say? If in a scientific name, the species name consists of more than two words, then it is considered as a compound specific name. The second point is, whenever we are talking about a compound specific name, since we have already said that the species name would be having more than 2 parts, what you need to remember is the presence of a hyphen between the 2 words. If you see the example carefully, Hibiscus rosa sinensis, right? So hibiscus is the name of the genus and rosa sinensis is the name of the species. কিন্তু দুইটা পার্টৰ মাজত কি আছে হাইফেন আছে so এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ নাম বিলাকক আমি কি বুলি কম compound specific name. Is the point clear?
Ma'am, rosa sinensis to কিহৰ নাম? Rosa sinensis to কিহৰ নাম?
Hibiscus rosa sinensis, hibiscus is scientific name.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, the last part rosa sinensis. Hetu কিহৰ?
Rosa sinensis was species or নাম to.
Okay.
So নাম বিলাকতে যে species or এটা word এ থাকিব not necessary. ঠিক আছে? কেতিয়াবা দুটাতকে বেছি words থাকিব পাৰে.
Okay.
Next, we have something called as a synonym. Do you remember we have explained synonym in the last class? So we are not going to write anything here. What do you remember from the last class? Synonym ki koisilo. There are certain names that are considered as synonym. Synonym mane ki? The same value, same meaning, right? English meaning hole, it will be of the same meaning. Do you remember we have talked about 1753 and 1758?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Publication date, right? So what I said, the names that were given before 1753 in case of plants and 1758 in case of animals are no longer considered. The names that are given after those 2 years, right? All the names are considered as scientific names, but the valid scientific name would be also according to the law of priority, right? So one name will be valid, the rest of the names would be considered as the synonym. Since we have talked about it in the last class, sentence abhi apne likho. The point is whether you have understood or not. Right? 1753 পিছত দিয়া যিমানবোৰ নাম আছে বা 1758 ৰ পিছত দিয়া যিমানবোৰ নাম আছে, one name amongst all according to the law of priority would be considered as a valid name. The rest of the name would act as a synonym. Right? A word called as tautonym. What is a tautonym? If the generic name and the specific or species name, species name is same. Proper sentence, refer to the PDF. Example, Rattus. From these portion, no, in terms of portion we are discussing, the examples that I have given, that's more than enough. There are basic special examples nalage. This is the first point. Just go through the line whether you have understood or not. Okay. So there are certain names where the genus name and the species name, it's exactly the same, right? Those names are called as tautonym. That is the first point. Rattus, it is nothing but the black rat, right? Rattus, scientific name is rattus. But one thing that we need to consider is, this is the point that's important. This type of a tautonym has no value in case of in relation with botany. It is only in zoological studies that tautonym has a value. Tautonyms bilak code use kore only in zoological studies. Botanical studies of কোনো ধৰণৰ tautonym applied নহয়. Any doubt? Is the term tautonym clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Tautonym to
Yes,
repeat hobo pare neki like ma'am tautonym
yeah, sure. Tautonym এটা এনেকুৱা scientific name যাৰ generic name আৰু specific name দুইটা একে একে. Generally what we see the generic part to be a different word and a specific part to be a different word, right? For example, Rosa indica. Rosa is a generic name, indica is a species name. দুইটা বেলেগ বেলেগ হয় ন? কিন্তু কিছুমান এনেকুৱা নাম আছে য'ত নেকি তোমাৰ genus আৰু species ৰ নাম দুইটা একে. For example, in case of Rattus, Rhetus is the generic name. Even Rhetus is the specific name also. So দুইটাৰ কাৰণে যদি একেটা নামে দিয়া হয় তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ নামবিলাকক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ টপোনিম বুলি কওঁ clear
Yes, ma'am.
okay but the point to be remembered over here is this concept is not used in botany right botanical studies কোনো ধৰণৰ toponyms নাই it's only on the geological studies that this is valid so questions regarding a2 point here ahe the last point next autonym when species and subspecies or variety name are same. This time species name to subspecies বা species আৰু variety নাম গিটা একে হ'ব. For example, gorilla, right? In this case, genus naam to beleg hobo pare, but here I have given an example where all the three names are the same, right? What you need to remember, what is the autonym? When the species and the subspecies or the variety name is same. So we are talking about a name that has three parts, A2, binomial epithet, the trinomial nomenclature. This example.
Binomial epithet.
Trinomial
nomenclature.
Yes. There are two, I mean, one student has said it is a binomial epithet, but is it binomial epithet?
No, ma'am.
Binomial epithet, no, it is trinomial nomenclature, right? Because you have the genus name, you have the species name, and you have the subspecies. Binomial epithet hobo lagile, last or third part to ki thakibo author's name to thakibo. Yeah. So this is an example of trinomial nomenclature, and together this is an example of an autonym. Why it is considered as an autonym? Because the species name and the subspecies name is the same. Clear? Next, a term called as homonym, when one name or the name is same for two different plants, right? Dudal plant eniko thakibo pare, but this is something very rare, right? So there might be a condition where the name is the same, but it might refer to two different plants. So in that case, the name would be considered as a homonym. Understood? Any questions on this part? Okay. So this was point number 6. We go to point number 7. Can I rub the board?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
cannot. Okay.
Ma'am, you can rub.
Okay, thank you. Point number 6, no? Now we go to point number, term number 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? We have a term called that morphospecies. Species created on the basis of morphological characters only. So we have certain terms that from point number 7 onwards, kataman term kom. All you have to remember is just the line, right? No specific examples, nothing. We have a term called as morphospecies. So morphospecies ki, if a group of species is created on the basis of morphological features, means what you are considering two species and you see certain morphological characters similar in both the cases, then both of them would be placed under that morphological species. Is the point understood? Duta ba tinta species আছে এই গোটেই কিটা স্পিচিজৰ কিবা এটা মৰ্ফলজিক্যাল ক্যাৰেক্টাৰ যদি সিমিলাৰ হয় তেতিয়া তাহাঁতক আমি এটা গ্ৰুপত থব পাৰো and that group would be considered as a morphospecies. One example for that could be example not important. Mammalian forelimbs, right? Mammalian forelimbs বুলি কলে কিছুমান mammals, for example, humans, cat, whale, bat, etc. Right? So as far as their forelimb is concerned, morphologically they will have similar characters. Since a gutebilak organisms or morphological কিছুমান characters similar, সেই কাৰণে গুটেইখিনিক আমি কি বুলি ক'ব পাৰো morphospecies. So in short, what we understand that if a group of species or if selection of a number of species share the same morphological character, then they can be classified under one group and that group would be called as morphospecies. বস্তুটো বুঝি পাইছনে নাই? Read the sentence.
Ma'am, অকল এটা morphological feature same হলে আমি ক'ব পাৰিম নেকি যে এইটো same morphological feature
যিকোনো আমি consider কৰিব yeah, it is just a category, just a name. আমি কিছুমান স্পিচিজ আনি এটা গ্ৰুপত থৈছো সেই গ্ৰুপটোত কিহৰ কাৰণে থৈছো কাৰণ গোটেইকেইটা স্পিচিজ আমি যোনকেইটা ষ্টাডি কৰিছো তাৰ কিবা এটা মৰ্ফলজিকেল ক্যাৰেক্টাৰ একেই তো তাহাঁতৰ গ্ৰুপত
মেম আমি নামটো শুনি পেলাই ক'ব পাৰিম এই কোনটো মৰ্ফলজিকেল ফিচাৰ সেম হয় যেনেকৈ মেমেলিয়ান ফ'ৰলিম্ব সেইটো আমি
yeah, if you go on studying like that, yeah, obviously. So mammalian forelimbs are kuntu specific characters similar, we can also say according to our study. Right? Looking at those groups will be clear. Next. Right? Next is taxonomic species. So species having a definite binomial name is called a taxonomic species. So গোটেইবিলাক species যাৰে নেকি scientific name এটা আছে according to binomial nomenclature, all the species are considered as taxonomic species. If the statement comes understood, যিমানবোৰ species আছে, either it is a plant or it's an animal, whoever it might be, if that organism has a valid scientific name according to binomial nomenclature, those species are called as taxonomic species. মানে যাৰে scientific নাম আছে valid, তাকে আমি কি বুলি কওঁ taxonomic species বুলি কওঁ. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next.
মেম আমি past year question paper কৰিলে মানে যোনবিলাক past year MCQs এইবিলাক কৰিলে আমি গম পাই যাম মানে এইখিনি টপিকৰ পৰা কি questions আহে মানে past year মানে যোনবোৰ মানে MCQs আছে
Exactly. হা কিন্তু এইটো পোৰ্শনৰ পৰা ইমান কোৱেশ্চন আহা তুমি দেখাই নোপোৱা তেনেকৈ আহাই নাই ঠিক আছে ইটস নট ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট কিন্তু এইবিলাক টাৰ্মছ আমাক পিছত যেতিয়া আমি ইকোলজিক্যাল ষ্টাডি কৰিম ন ইকোলজি ইজ অলসো আ পাৰ্ট অফ ইয়োৰ কোৰ্স so তাত যেতিয়া পঢ়িম again you will come across this word so it's very important to know the meaning examples not important meaning is important right it might not be from examination point of view but from the point of knowing it you know who knows that a বস্তুটো ইয়াতে question নাহি পেলাই ecology question টো আহি যাব পাৰে right ecology for example it is sibling species living world nahi pelai ecological studies to ahi jabo pare right now if you are talking about the word called as sibling what do you understand sibling mane ki the offspring of the same mother is called as sibling right brothers and sisters those are called as sibling so sibling species ki the group of species or the members that cannot interbreed amongst themselves are considered as sibling species দুটা স্পিচিজ আছে দুইটাৰ মাজত যদি ৰিপ্ৰডাকশ্যন নহয় তেতিয়াহ'লে তাক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ সিবলিং স্পিচিজ ৰাইট example Drosophila pseudospora and Drosophila persimilis. These are considered as sibling species. Mane taha duta they will not reproduce among themselves. No doubt the generic name is the same. Right? Sibling species মুছি দিও Okay, then we have a word called as allopatric species. So allopatric species are কি লিখিবা biological population becomes is the example over?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For allopatric species are likha biological population becomes geographically isolated from each other. Second লিখিলে হ'ব কেনেকে আইসোলেট হৈ যায় right? So we have a term called as allopatric species. Allopatric species মানে কি? Instead of going to the definition, what happens is think of a condition, right? You have an area. In that area, বহুত বিলাক organisms একেলগে আছিলে. All of a sudden, maybe due to certain environmental conditions or due to certain environmental factors, something happened that the area got divided into two parts. In that case, প্ৰথমতে একেলগে আছিলে কিবা এটা কাৰণে দুইটা পাৰ্ট সেপাৰেট হৈ গ'ল এনেকে সেপাৰেট হৈ গ'ল যে এটা পাৰ্টৰ অৰ্গানিজম আনটো পাৰ্টৰ অৰ্গানিজমৰ ইমান freely they cannot mix. Those two types of species would be called as allopatric. Means at the beginning they were together, but because of certain factors they got separated, right? So biological population becomes geographically isolated. By the word isolated, what we are understanding over here is yes, different তাহা দুইটা এৰিয়াৰ মাজত বহুত ডাঙৰ ডিফাৰেন্স হৈ গ'ল so easily cross কৰিব নোৱাৰে so ultimately they would be considered as isolated from each other, right? What could be the reason of such environmental conditions? Could be movement of the continents, formation of mountain, formations of a river, etc. All of a sudden বৰষুণ হ'ল বা কিবা হ'ল বা river it changed its turn, right? river বিলাকে নিজৰ ৰাস্তাটো চেঞ্জ কৰে নে নকৰে? Right? They will always have a new route, right? So sometimes maybe because of earthquake, maybe because of volcanoes, right? Or maybe movement of the continents, whatever might be, due to geographical factors or due to environmental factors, if the population that was present in the same area got separated, those two species or those two groups of species would be called as allopatric. So a term to বুজি পাইছা নে নাই? As far as allopatric, and the next one that I'm going to write that is sympatric, no? It is a word over ecology portion of the both questions ahead, right? What is allopatric? What is sympatric? Allopatric, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I have the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it only one student that is present? What about the rest of the students? Kuna paisa na nai bhalke?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, number 11 likha, sympatric species. Sympatric species. That likha, species having overlapping area of geographical distribution. Right? All you need to remember is overlapping. You have two areas. Suppose we are talking about this one. A2 area, A major jagakini, right? It might overlap, right? So ekhini junkhini thakibo, tak ami ki boli kom? Sympatric. All you need to remember is overlapping.
Can you explain once more?
Species having overlapping area of geographical distribution means there might be, if you are talking about two different areas, so suppose this is the area, this is the area, there might be some species that are present in both the areas, right? Enukwa eta reason thakibo duita area major, that area would be considered as the overlapping area where species from both the two areas will stay together. Right. In short, what I want to say is, if suppose we are talking about two areas, this area and this area, yatu kisuman species thakibo, yatu kisuman species thakibo, kintu eta jaga enukwa hobo that will overlap, right? So edutar overlap or ekhini jaga junla species thakibo no, overlapping area. So the species that will be present in the overlapping area would be considered as the sympatric.
Ma'am means only the species which are residing in the overlapping area. No?
Exactly.
Okay.
Only the species that are present in the overlapping area.
Okay.
Only those species which are considered as sympatric area.
Okay.
I mean species. Okay. Next, we have another one that is called as parapatric. Number 12. What would be their number?
I'm 12.
I'm 12.
Okay. Species, species living in adjacent geographical areas. We gave a stress to the word overlapping. Now we are giving stress to a word that is called as adjacent. Adjacent to buzi pao no? If this is this one and this one is the adjacent area, right? If I understand, this is the area, this is the area. Adjacent. So the species of this group and this group would be considered as the parapatric. Overlapping area to thakile sympatric boli koy, aru adjacent area species bilakok ki boli koy? Parapatric species boli koy. So it is just one word that you will remember. Allopatric, what you need to remember that they got divided because of environmental conditions. Sympatric, you will remember overlapping. Parapatric, you will remember that we are talking about the species of the adjacent areas. This area and this area is said to be adjacent to each other. All the species over here and all the species over here together, they would be called as parapatric species. Clear? Next, we have a word called as neontological species. Okay. See the word neontological species. Mane all the living species, jimanbur species ase, the whole collection would be called as or would be considered as neontological species. Clear? Please ask. Did anyone of you ask me a question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we have started the class with certain terms, and these are the terms that we have to know. Now we move towards another unit. We have to talk about something called as taxonomic hierarchy. So heading koriba taxonomic categories or taxonomic hierarchy, automatic categories become. Right? Okay. I think we have often used the word called as taxonomic hierarchy. No? Last class we have explained about it. What is hierarchy? Arranging according to a level of organization, right? Ascending order, descending order, both of them could be followed, and that is what is called as hierarchy, or arranging something according to certain steps. That is what is called as hierarchy, right? In order to go for a proper classification, taxonomical study যদি আমি properly কৰিব লাগে তেতিয়াহলে আমি proper কে arrange কৰিব লাগিব, and that arrangement is called as taxonomical hierarchy. All the organisms should be arranged in a hierarchical method. Next, whenever we talk about classification, classification is not a single step process. ঠিক আছে, এটা stepতে এটা organism classify কৰি দিব নোৱাৰা. So what you need to do is, again, you have to classify according to certain rules, according to certain conditions, into certain steps, and those steps could be called as the categories, right? So what we'll write, classification it is not a single step process, right? Each step, it consists of many steps. Each step would be considered as, a second. Each step would be considered as a rank, or it would be called as a category, or it would be considered as unit of classification, or it could be also be considered as a taxon, right? So what I said, classification is not a single step process, right? So বহুত বিলাক steps থাকিব যেটি ভালকে classify কৰিব বিচাৰিছা. Each step is said, or they have a term. Each step could be said as a rank, or a category, or a unit of classification, or taxon. Is the point understood? A point to question ahe, theek hai? What is a rank, or what is a category? What is a rank? A unit of classification is called a rank. What is category? Unit of classification, right? What is taxon? Unit of classification, right? So ekhini bostu monot rakhiba. As far as these categories or ranks or taxon is concerned, it was Linnaeus who for the first time used it. But এখানে হয়েছে নাকি?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? But according to Linnaeus, how many steps did his classification have? It was 5 steps. And what are the 5 steps? Class, order, genus, species, and variety. right? এতিয়া আমি জানো যে taxonomical hierarchy বা taxonomical study কৰিব লাগিলে we have to talk about those ranks, and obviously there are more than this, right? I think you remember that line, no? সেইটো বাৰু will come after this part. এইখিনি মনত ৰাখা, এইটো লিখি লোৱা first. Hold.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So question কি আহে, লিনিয়াছে যোনখন taxonomic hierarchy বা classification ৰ কথা কৈছিলে তাত কি কি নাই, কিছুমান বস্তু নাই ন ইয়াতে, family নাই, হয় নাই, kingdom নাই, right? So after this point, yeah, phylum নাই, phylum বা division নাই. So the next point লিখা, after this লিখিবা, later on 3 other categories were added. আৰু কোনগিটা category ৰ কথা কৈছে especially kingdom,
Phylum.
division or phylum, and family, right? Lineage diute matro 5টা asile, now we have 3 more, right? Kintu yar bitorte what we know, if you have read the chapter or if you have read this part, no, when we talk about taxonomic hierarchy কোন বিলাক use হয় এই গুটে modern day আমি যোনটো taxonomical hierarchy study কৰো, right? ইয়াতে কেইটা আছে 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, but do any one of you know how many rank is present in the taxonomical hierarchy that we use now? Lineage diute
7.
5টা step asile, eta kiman ase 7, but in this system we can see, yeah, but in this system we can see how many, 8 of them. Which one is not considered?
Variety.
Variety.
Variety of
Variety.
very good. Variety of subspecies that have been discarded. Very good. আৰু এটা point লিখা, the term taxon was given by Mayer. কেতিয়াবা সুধিব পাৰে হা pointer. Next pointer লিখিব পাৰে variety or subspecies has been discarded. So ultimately, how many characters we have? We have 7 obligate characters. Since we do not consider variety and subspecies obligate characters in that hierarchical arrangement, kiman thakibo 7. So it is for question, how many obligate characters and 21 intermediate characters. What we understand by the word intermediate? Main characters egita, right? Tar maje mein, for example, if you talk about family কোৱাৰ পিছত sub family ও থাকিব পাৰে, super family ও থাকিব পাৰে, এই মাজৰ categories বিলাকক আমি কি কৈছো intermediate, কিন্তু main category কেইটা থাকে, that is 7, and those, instead of using the word main, they'll be using a word that is called as obligate characters, right? Next, what is the most common question that is asked from this part is, you have to remember the sequence, right? যে কেনেকে এই যে categories of কথা কৈ আছো, এই rank বিলাকৰ কথা কৈ আছো যে which one is the basic unit of classification, which one is the highest unit of classification, right? These are the things that you need to remember. If I talk about the basic unit of classification, what is considered, or which rank is considered as a basic unit of classification?
Species.
And if I talk about the highest rank of classification, it is the
Kingdom.
And when we are arranging,
Kingdom.
yeah, very good. And when we are talking about all this sequence, no, proper sequence আমি মনত ৰাখিব লাগিব question কি আহিব the question would be asked or the question would be given in a jumbled way and you have to arrange it properly right phylum আগত আহিব নে kingdom আগত আহিব class আগত আহিব নে order আগত আহিব so this is the sequence that you have to remember when you are studying about these 7 obligate characters there is one line that will always help you এই লাইনটো মনত ৰাখিবা
Keep pots, dishes clean, family gets sick.
keep pots clean otherwise family get sick right so jikono dhoroner economic hierarchy related question is always based on this so if you remember just one line I think it will be easier so we have kingdom phylum class order family genus and species now when we are talking about this the confusion does not arise between genus and species because we know genus upor types of species right ekhine confusion nai similarly if you are talking about kingdom and phylum we know the highest is kingdom and below to kingdom is the phylum so maximum question arises or confusion arises from this part right so a sequence to monitor family uporot ne order uporot class uporot ne order uporot so this is a sequence that you need to remember and from entrance point of view maximum question has been asked about this sequence clear
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay another point that is point number 4 that I was to monitor that's very important hire the category higher is the number of organisms and fewer will be the number of common characters just read the line and see whether you have understood or not very important so question ahead as you move along this taxonomical hierarchical study right jiman uporle jaba siman uporot ki hobo as you go high the number of organisms will keep on increasing but if you go high the number of common characters will always keep on decreasing just look into the line again as you go up mane from species to kingdom then obviously the number of organisms will keep on increasing means what if suppose in this species group the number of organisms is 10 then maybe in the genus group the organisms could be 40 right or it could be 20 something more than the species again if genus is equal to 40 female could be family could be 80 also so as you go up higher the number of organisms will keep on increasing but as you go higher common characters bilak ki hobo
Decrease over.
less hoye goi thakibo it's a point understood so a point to upor question ahe Swapn, is it clear
yes ma'am মানে
Yes,
kingdom
ma'am.
সবচে least common characters থাকিব kingdom ma'am যোনটো kingdom হে আছে তাতে সবচে least common characters থাকিব
exactly so question ahe je sabose least common characters ko thakibo right so least common characters jeneke upore goi thaka least obviously in the highest one our maximum will be in CC so kiba questions ase niki before going to the next part so question 2 jodi ahe if you are comparing family and order common characters less common characters ko thakibo family ne order
Order.
Order.
it is always in the order all you need to remember is the higher you go up the common characters keep on decreasing clear
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So this is all about that taxonomic category, right? So when we go for a taxonomical study, we have to talk about taxonomic categories. Why do we have to talk about taxonomic categories? Because classification is not a single step process. As far as steps or rank or unit of classification or taxon is concerned, when we are talking about this hierarchical system of study, how many obligate characters are present? There are 7 obligate characters. If you are talking about the intermediate characters, intermediate kiman thakibo 21 intermediate characters thakibo. Here, right? Now, we have to talk about one by one. Species, genus, and again, we need to talk about it, right? First, coming to the word called as species, right? Species বুলি ক'লে, what we understand, how will you define a species? কি বুলি ক'বা? A group of organisms
That cannot
that cannot interbreed, they can interbreed. First, what we understand by the word interbreeding. Interbreeding মানে
they can
that can
produce
reproduce among
organic.
themselves. Yeah, they can reproduce among themselves, right? If 2 organisms belong to the same species, then obviously they can reproduce among themselves. So species or definition ki hobo? They're morphologically, structurally almost the same, and they can breed among themselves. That group would be called as a species, right? Whenever we talk about species, the first point, it is the lowest unit of classification. It's the first point. Second question I had, the term species was given by, the term was given by John Ray. What is a species? Closely related, right? Individual having similar morphological, anatomical, biochemical, cytological, etc. characters. Right? They are a group of naturally inbreeding population. A line too important, right? So species of volatile, they have to breed among themselves. And they share a common gene pool. So genetical studies will have a genetical pattern too, almost the same. Right? So these are the informations about this. Since we are talking about the taxonomic hierarchy, each and every rank we need to talk about it, right? So when you are talking about this or when you are studying about this portion, first, what is important is the chart that is given in your NCERT book. NCERT book on chart diya ase, right? Jot niki species, common name, scientific name, family, class, order, so dhuniyaকে এখন দিয়া আছে. এই চাৰ্টখন পঢ়িবা, এই চাৰ্টখনৰ পৰা বহুত questions আহে. Right? I'm not going to write that chart again. It's something that you studied from the NCERT book. Right? As far as the different ranks is concerned, some little information about each and every rank. As far as the definition is concerned, what is a species, what is a genus, definition wise we'll read, right? And we have to understand also. So whenever we talk about species, the most important thing is it is the lowest unit of classification. Second, the term was given by John Ray. And third, it is a group that can breed among themselves. 8 points for Hile. I think it's more than enough. Next, whenever we are talking about giving a name, right? Specific name or kotha ko. In the last class, what we said is, if we are talking about a generic name can be common to 2 groups, right? Panthera leo and Panthera tigris, we have talked about. But if you're talking about a specific epithet that is particular for one organism, I think you remember this statement. Yes? Any doubt? এইখিনিলৈকে কিবা ডাউট আছে নেকি?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So after species, the next group is genus, right? Species and genus. Suppose we are talking about this as a group of species. Genus কেনেকে denote কৰিবা? There may be এই দুটাক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ? Genus. A group of species will form genus, right? Species hole a group of individuals, organisms that are morphologically similar, anatomically similar, that can interbreed among themselves. That is called a species. A group of species staying together in a particular area or a group of species together is called as a genus. So what is a genus? Genusot ki thakibo? Bahutbur species or group bilak ekelege kot thakibo? Genusot thakibo. So there are certain examples that are given in the NCERT book, right? Examples kini ami pohim saba. When we are talking about genus, definition we are not going to write here. What is the definition? A group of species forms a genus. Example of a genus could be, maybe we are talking about two genus. One is Solanum and maybe the second is Panthera, right? Solanum ki hoy? Genus. Panthera ki hoy? Genus. Solanum, we have certain species like tuberosum, or we can have nigrum, right? Solanum, tuberosum thakibo pare, Solanum nigrum thakibo pare, Solanum melangona thakibo pare. So what I want to say is, within one genus, there could be a number of species together. Similarly, if you're talking about Panthera, this is a species from the plant kingdom. This is a species, this is a genus from the plant kingdom, and this is a genus from the animal kingdom. So if this was a genus or generic name or a genus by attack group, tar under ki thakibo bahutbur species thakibo. Leo thakibo, Tigris thakibo, etc. Is the two examples understood? What is a genus? A group of species staying together is called a genus. This is an example of a genus. What is the name of the genus? Solanum. Solanum genus to ki thakibo? Tuberosum species thakibo pare, nigrum species thakibo pare. If you're talking about Panthera, Panthera is a genus, and within this genus, Leo, Panthera Leo could be one organism, Panthera tigris could also be one organism. Is the concept clear? Right? So species kolu, a group of species will form the genus. A group of genus ki form koribo?
Family.
Family, right? So if you are talking about family, again we can give examples. Suppose Solanaceae is one family and the other family is Felidae, right? At a plant, at an animal. So if you are talking about Solanaceae as a family, Solanaceae family to ki thakibo? If you are talking about this family, a family is nothing but a group of genus. So within this family, ki thakibo? Genus thakibo. Kenekwa dhoroner genus? Solanum thakibo pare, Petunia thakibo pare, Datura thakibo pare, Atropa thakibo pare, etc., etc. Right? So we are talking about the family. The name of the family is Solanaceae. What is the family? A group of genus forms the family. So a gute kini ki hoy? Names of different genus. So these genus fall under one family that is called the Solanaceae. In the plant kingdom, there are so many families that are present. It is not only one family that is present, right? Solanum buli kole, Solanaceae buli kole, it is just one family. The other families could be Brassicaceae also. Right? Kiman dhoroner family ase, Orchidaceae ase, Brassicaceae ase, Solanaceae ase, right? So there are many families. All we need to understand is, if you are talking about one family, what does the family consist of? A family consists of group of genus together. Clear or not clear? So Similarly, if you're talking about this group, এইটো যদি family হয়, family under কি থাকিব, genus থাকিব, and what are the two names? It's Panthera. এটা genus আমি already লিখিছো, the other genus could be Felis. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please remember the examples, okay? So next to family, we have order. So order, what is the order? A order is a group that consists of many families together. Right? So if you talk about order, one order could be polynomial and the other order could be carnivora. Right? Eta plant, eta animal or duta group di aso. So this order, polynomial, tar without ki thakibo? Order ki thakibo? Family thakibo, right? So that could be many families like Convolvulaceae, Solanaceae, etc. এইবিলাক কি হয়? Families, right? Again, if you're talking about carnivora, carnivora থাকিব পাৰে Felidae, right? Felidae কি family হয়? আৰু Canidae, the cat family and the dog family. Right? So if you're talking about the order, এটা order কি দেখিব বহুত families একেলগে থাকিব. So we are talking about the order polynomials. Within this group you have many families together and two families in this order could be Convolvulaceae and Solanaceae. Right? Next to order we have class. When we talk about class, class could be dicotyledony. Dicotyledony মানে dicot, right? Etc. Next could be dicotyledony, chlorophyceae. Chlorophyceae কি থাকিব পাৰে? Volvocale এটা. Next থাকিব পাৰে conjugale, etc. Right? So if you're talking about class, এইবিলাক কি হয়? Volvocales, conjugales, secundales, polynomials. These are nothing but কি? Order. Clear? And if you're talking about mammals, it could be Primata or Carnivora. So, এইখিনিলৈকে কিবা problem আছে নেকি চোৱা before moving up. After class, what we need to talk about is phylum, right? Phylum or division, and then we have to talk about kingdom. After here, what we have understood, we are talking about taxonomical hierarchy. These are the 7 steps. What is a species? Ketaman line, we understand. Species, a group that can interbreed among themselves. A group of species will form genus. So in a genus, what you will see is a collection of species. Similarly, if you're talking about a family consists of a collection of genus. Similarly, the same explanation for all. If you're talking about class, one class consists of a group of orders. One order consists of what? A group of families. One family consists of a group of genus. Is the statement understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then next to class or higher to class, কি থাকিব এবাৰ? Phylum or division.
Kingdom.
Oh, sorry. Phylum or division, and then we have the kingdom. So if you're talking about phylum, we can talk about one phylum that is Chordata, and Chordata underrod. কি থাকিব? Class বিলাক থাকিব, for example, Mammalia, right? Aves, Reptilia, Amphibia, etc. Right? And just above the phylum would be, or if you're talking about division also, let's talk about division. Division could be, right? It could be angiosperms, it could be pteridophytes, etc., etc. Next, above phylum, finally what we have is kingdom. What we remember, it is the highest category. Right? Next is, it could be Plantae or it could be Animalia. Right? So, আজকে বাদ আউট করছে নাকি?
No, ma'am.
No,
Clear,
ma'am.
no? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, ultimately, this is what is called a taxonomic hierarchy. Right. আৰু এটা বস্তু কি জানিব লাগিব যে whenever we are talking about this words, right? If we are talking about the order or we are talking about the class, right? We have to identify. For example, কিছুমান suffix আছে. সেই suffix বোৰ চালে we can understand whether we are talking about the order or we are talking about the family. So every category will have certain type of suffix. So next লিখিবা category আৰু suffix. ইয়াৰ ওপৰত question আহে. এই বস্তুখন লিখি ল'বা হা. So kingdom, the suffix is Bionta, Bionta. Phylum or division, the suffix is phyta. Subphylum, suffix is Phytina. Class বুলি ক'লে Oxida. If you are talking about a subclass, ID. If you are talking about super order, any. Superfamily, we have airy. Family. AC.
मैम ऑर्डर के लिए से
Order else. ALES. Family is AC. Next we have subfamily. OID. Tribe. EAE. Subtribe. INI. Next we have genus, and next we have species. And if you're talking about genus and species, obviously they will not have any particular suffix. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
For that we thought,
Yes, ma'am.
instead of remembering the suborder, superorder, instead of remembering these, obligate characters were basic questions ahead, right? For example, you need to remember about order, class, etc., etc. Especially questions are about order and family, AC or L. If I use the word coniferales, CONIFIRALES, coniferales, আৰু এটা word use কৰো coniferaceae. So hearing this word coniferales, suffix কি আছে? else. So what is coniferales is nothing but an order. If you are talking about suppose brassicaceae, what is the suffix? AC. So what is brassicaceae? It is nothing but a family. So there are specific suffix. With the help of this suffix, we can see whether we are talking about a family or a class or a order, etc., etc. Is the point clear? So else যদি last of it থাকে, we are talking about a order. যদি AC থাকে last of it, we are talking about a specific family. যেনেকে মই ক'লো Mangiferales আৰু Mangiferaceae, or maybe we can talk about brassicales আৰু Brassicaceae, coniferales and Coniferaceae, right? So either we are talking about that class or we are talking about that family. Clear? So যদি এটা family হয় তেতিয়াহ'লে তাৰ তলত suffixত কি থাকিব? AC থাকিব।
Ma'am.
Huh.
Ma'am, for example, there angiosperms that is like follow these suffix then. Ma'am, for example, there is angiosperms. Ma'am, that doesn't like fix doesn't like.
No. Everything will not have. Everything will not have. Right? সব বস্তুৰে নাথাকে। Angiosperms is a what? It's a division.
Division.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can I rock the board? It's a part
Yes.
হৈছে?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After suffix, another point that you have to write about is there is something called as old names and new names. Okay, so old names or new names লিখিব লাগিব লিখি লোৱাচোন তাত লিখা some names of certain families were changed according to ICBM. Last class আমি কৰিছো ন abbreviation ICBM. Remember,
ma'am.
we have talked about certain types of ICBM. What we remember? Whenever we are talking about the scientific name, no? According to the rules, the first point is we have to give a scientific name according to the rules of binomial nomenclature. And secondly, the name should be accepted. So, যদি botanical name হয় তেতিয়াহলে ICBN accept কৰিব লাগিব আৰু যদি তোমাৰ geological name হয় তেতিয়াহলে ICZN accept কৰিব লাগিব. So, we have certain names of certain families that have been changed according to ICBN. So, নাম যেটা কেডাম অকমান মনত ৰাখিব লাগিব old name and new name. Right? The first is Pami, Eri, AC. Right? It's the same family. Gramini or Poaceae. Eketai family. Leguminosae or Fabaceae. Compositae or Asteraceae. Cruciferae or Brassicaceae. যেটা family হয়, if you notice, suffix of কি আছে তখন AC আছে, right? Umbelliferae or Apiaceae. Labiaceae or Labiaceae. Etc. So, এনেইটো নামবিলাক চেঞ্জ কৰিব নোৱাৰি according to certain rules and regulations. Sometimes what happens is the names might get changed.
मैम
Hmm.
मैम ओल्ड नेम और 5 वर्ड की लिखा है इसमें
Old name number 5.
5
Cruciferae. CRUCIFERAE. Cruciferae or Brassicaceae. Brassicaceae is the mustard family. Right? So, এইবিলাকৰ some points, extra points. আমি suffixৰ কথা কলো, some names that has been changed কলো. আৰু এটা point লিখি লবা side. When we talk about taxonomic hierarchy, we come across a word called as tribe. কেতিয়াবা সুধে tribe কি বস্তু? It is an intermediate category between family and genus. Right? Hold it. Complete.
Ma'am.
Okay. So up till here, what we have studied is taxonomy, systematic classification, nomenclature, right? And taxonomic hierarchy. Abstract points, everything related with taxonomic hierarchy, 7 obligate characters, 21 intermediate characters. Each character is called as rank or unit of classification, taxon, etc. Right? We have to talk about tribe, we have to talk about suffix and certain names that have been changed. Next point is moving to the next part, right? We have talked about the term or the rank called as species, genus, family, order, এইবিলাক আমি পঢ়িলো এতিয়া নতুনকে কিবা এটা বস্তু পঢ়িব লাগিব that is called as right? So heading কৰিবা biological concept of species. সেইখিনি হল নেকি ট্ৰাইব খিনি হল লিখা this is over
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay moving forward biological concept of species this is something that you have to know right etu ki hoy this is a way to explain what a species is tamane what is a species definition wise we have already understood right it is a group a group to demand for members ase gutei bila could be morphologically anatomically etc they will be the same they will have the same genetic features etc right one particular scientist called as Ernest Mayr he tries to explain species by giving a definite or a different definition. And that is what is called as biological concept of species. What did the scientist want to do? He wanted to define species in a different way. Keneke define koribo khujise? We'll learn about that sentence. What did he say? He said that যদি eta organism or if few organisms has to belong to a same species, then they will always interbreed among themselves, right? When we talk about species, a line to already no members of the same species interbreed among themselves. Biological concept of species ki kosile? First, who gave a scientist called as Ernest Mayr, and what did he say? He said, ekdom simple ke jodi bujibo khujo, what he said, duta organisms, if they can interbreed among themselves, only then they are called as species, right? If they cannot interbreed, then they are not species. First. Second point is, what did he say? That the duta organism or members of the same species will only reproduce, right? Tamane eta species ase, ei species or jiman members ase, tahatehe tahator majot reproduce koribo paribo. Different groups se দুটা যদি বেলেগ স্পিচিজ আছে তাহাতে কেতিয়াও ৰিপ্ৰডিউস কৰিব নোৱাৰে বস্তুটো বুজি পাইছা নাই what did he say he said this is a group of species this is a group of species ইয়াতে যিমানবোৰ members আছে ইয়াতো কিছুমান members আছে we have two groups of species species 2 and species 1 so what he said that members এইবিলাক members হে কি কৰিব breed among themselves. If the members can breed among themselves, then only they would be considered as a member of this species. Tamane A group to jiman bilak organisms ache, A organisms bilake majot jodi interbreed koribo pare, tetia hole they would be categorized under a species. If suppose an organism from this species and an organism from this species reproduce, then the offspring would not considered as a species. Buji paisa na nai chua? A species is a group of individuals that will interbreed among themselves. Jedi tahator majot reproduce koribo pare, tetiahe tahatok species buli consider koribo. Ihot dutai jedi reproduce kore, tetiahole tahatok species buli consider no koribo. First, let's understand this meaning and then we'll go for the writing portion. A scientist called as Ernest Mayr, he gave a different concept about a species. What did he say? Eta species hobo lagile, ki hobo lagibo, je members bilakor majot takate reproduce koribo paribo lagibo. Jedi duta groupor majot reproduction hoy, tetia hole they would no longer be considered as a species. Right? Likhile aru bisi clear hobo. So question ahe, who has given the biological concept of species? That first point likhasun by Ernest Mayr, right? Spelling to someone, Ernest Mayr. This biological concept of species tries to explain the formation of species, or it is called as speciation. So this is nothing but a concept that was given by a particular scientist. What did he try to do? He tried to explain how species were formed, right? According to him, ACC to লিখিছে according, ঠিক আছে? Right? It's a group of organisms that can breed together, right? It is a group of organisms that could breed together but cannot breed with other groups. As I said, no, diagram is article. Just read the line. Buji paisa na nai chua? Or specifically with likho. That is right? Please go through the line. So biological concept of species, etu ki hoy? Eta definition ba oita way Ernest Mayr thought a species to be, right? According to Ernest Mayr, no, ki koise species kat koba. A species is a group, and that group should always breed only among themselves and not with other groups. Jedi eta group or members okol tahator majote breeding কৰে তেতিয়াহে তাহাতক স্পিচিজ বুলি ক'ব যদি দুটা গ্ৰুপে একেলগে ব্রিডিং কৰিছে বা ৰিপ্ৰডিউস কৰিছে তেতিয়াহলে they would no longer be considered as species. Is the point understood? So if the members of this group breed among themselves, then only they would be called as a species. এইটো গ্ৰুপ আৰু এইটো গ্ৰুপ দুইটাই যদি ৰিপ্ৰডিউস কৰে তেতিয়াহ'লে they would no longer be considered as a species. So that was the definition of the species. So the most important word for this is reproductively isolated. Mane, this group is isolated, this group is isolated. Means what? This group will reproduce only among themselves, this group will reproduce only among themselves. ইহত দুটাৰ মাজত reproduction হ'ব নোৱাৰে. This was the concept that is given by Ernest Mayr. Kintu we know, obviously, this has limitations or drawbacks. Drawback আছে নে নাই? এনেকুৱা নেকি?
Yes,
সদায়
ma'am.
এটা species অকল খালি তাহাঁতৰ মাজতে reproduce কৰিব? We have seen certain examples where organisms of two different species also reproducing among themselves. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
দুটা বেলেগ বেলেগ species reproduce কৰে. The thing is different that the offspring that is produced might either be sterile or it might be fertile. Not necessarily fertile হ'ব, right? Yaar organisms বিলাকে ইয়াৰ লগত reproduce কৰিব, ইয়াৰ organisms বিলাকে ইয়াৰ লগত reproduce কৰিব, then they would fit into the definition of species. If this one and this one reproduce among themselves, they would no longer fall into the definition of species according to Ernest Mayr. Clear? Okay, from this part, question kya hai? First, today disile, and what is the key word for biological concept of species? The key word for biological concept of species is reproductive isolation. Clear? So, সেইটো পঢ়িবা আৰু Ernest Mayr কথা কৰিবা. Next, now we know that this concept obviously had certain limitations, right? Drawback asile. And what are the drawbacks? Limitations of biological concept of species. What is the limitation? The limitation is now we see members of two different species also reproduce among themselves, right? Also interbreed or reproduce among themselves with limited success. Right? This is the limitation. কিন্তু Ernest Mayr কি কৈছে যদি বেলেগ বেলেগ গ্ৰুপে ৰিপ্ৰডিউস কৰে তেতিয়াহ'লে তাহাঁতক স্পিচিজ বুলি নকয়, ৰাইট? সো স্পিচিজ বুলি ক'ব লাগিলে এটা গ্ৰুপৰ মেম্বাৰে সদায় তাৰ নিজৰ গ্ৰুপৰ লগতে ৰিপ্ৰডিউস কৰিব লাগিব। কিন্তু দিস ইজ দ্য ড্ৰবেক, right? Drawback কিছুমান examples দেখা পাওঁ। Example, right? Sterile hybrid and fertile hybrid will study. Whenever we are talking about, give me one example. An example, the most common example that we talk about, where we see interaction between, where we see reproduction of two different species. Liger have a press, right? Tiger, okay, ligan. We have tiger, we have liger, we have mule, right? Mule ase, himi ase. What is a mule? Right? Hini ki hoy? Male horse into female donkey. Right? This male
Ma'am, it's
horse.
Mimi or Himi?
Hini. Hinny. And male horse একটা নাম আছে? And if you're talking about fertile hybrid, sterile hybrids or fertile hybrids. Mane, the offspring would be sterile in such examples and the offspring would be fertile in these examples, right? Right? So these are the limitations of a biological concept of species. Right? So what is biological concept of species? It is nothing but a definition or way of explaining what a species is. Who has given the biological concept? A scientist called it Ernest Mayr has given the biological concept of species. According to Ernest Mayr, what did he say? That members of only one species could reproduce among themselves. But now we have seen that this concept has certain drawbacks. And what are the drawbacks? We see certain examples where members of two different species also breed among themselves. When members of two different species breed among themselves, the offspring that is produced might be sterile or it might be fertile. Certain examples of sterile offspring and certain examples of fertile offspring. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I rub the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So we are almost at the end of the lesson. We come to the last part of the lesson, that is right. We have to study something called as taxonomic aids, right? So whenever we go for a taxonomical study, right, there are certain things which will help us. What is the aid? Aid is nothing but a help, right? So to go for a taxonomic study, ami kar help lobo paru. The aid that we'll be talking about is botanical garden, zoological park, museum. We'll be talking about herbarium and obviously about some books called Flora, Manual, Monograph, Catalog, etc. Right? So taxonomical study koribo lagile certain things that will help us, or we can take the help from these different types to do or to go for a better taxonomic study, right? Apart as far as aids are concerned, these are the 6 types of different help, right? The first one being botanical gardens. Botanical gardens, key, zoological park, museum, herbarium, right? Exactly help koriboi. Taru koril, this one book will also help us in our study. The book could be Flora. What is Flora? A book. What is Manual? A book. Obviously, there are certain differences between a Flora, a Manual, a catalog, or a monograph. We'll be talking about it as we go on, right? The first heading is botanical garden. Heading for botanical garden. Is this over? It hold?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, botanical garden, Gulipole, from the time of Theophrastus itself, botanical gardens has always extended our help for taxonomical studies, right? And whenever we talk about Theophrastus, what we remember? Considered as?
Father of botany.
Yeah, father of botany. Very good. From the time of Theophrastus, botanical garden extended help in scientific study, right? And when we talk about gardens, one name that we always have to talk about is the hanging garden of Babylon. Right? A garden khonok, once it was considered as one of the wonders of ancient world, right? So botanical gardens bilake bahut beshi amak help kore, right? So what is there in a botanical garden? In a botanical garden, we see collection of different types of plants. If you're talking about those plants that are present in the botanical garden, it is not like this that the plants, all the plants that we see in a garden grow in that particular area, or it is from that area, or it is indigenous, right? We have certain collections that are called as exotic collections also, right? So botanical garden ekhonot ki thake obviously plants thake, ei plants bilak ami tar kobra beleg jegar pra ani pelai eta jegat ami rui disu, right? And when we are talking about bringing the plants from other places is concerned, it can be from your own country or it can be from other or foreign countries also. Bahiror pra aniu amar dekhot jodi hoy, we can grow. So it is the area where you have brought things from outside and then you have incorporated. Why I'm using this line? Because we'll be talking about something that is called as conservation. So what you do in a botanical garden, you can conserve the plants. And when we are talking about conservation, we'll be using two words that is called as ex situ or in situ. ঠিক আছে? So conservation আমি কেনেকে কৰিব পাৰো? যে এডাল গছ এইখিনি জেগাত হৈ আছে আমি ইয়াতে কনজাৰ্ভ কৰিব পাৰো, ভালকে ধুনীয়াকে ফেন্সিং দি we can give a conservation, we can conserve the plant in the area that is growing. Or in other way around, what we can do, এটা এরিয়া গ্রো কৰি আছে তাৰপৰা আপৰুট কৰি বা তাৰপৰা কালেক্ট কৰি এটা প্ৰপাৰ প্লেসত আমি গ্রো কৰিব পাৰো। যদি যতে হৈছে, where it is present, we are conserving in its own natural habitat, that is called as in situ. And if you are taking the, or if you are collecting the plant from some other area and you are growing it in some other area, that is called as ex situ. So those two words, out of these two words, one word is always related with botanical garden, and maximum question is asked about that. So we'll be discussing about all those words. As of now, let's see. So botanical gardens, they help, always help in scientific studies from ancient time onwards, right? We have seen the help of botanical gardens. Next, when we talk about botanical garden, hanging garden of Babylon, next is the largest botanical garden in the world. Jano ne naam to? Where is it? What is the name? Largest botanical garden ki hoy? The Royal Botanical Garden. So it your question ahe, Royal Botanical Garden code is it? Right? Apart from this, the Indian Botanical Gardens kis manu jani bolaibo? Right. And when we talk about Indian gardens, the first garden could be the one that is present in Kolkata or Calcutta. Ki asile naam? Right? So, eighth question ahead, Royal Botanical Garden code, especially England, is something that you'll remember. Apart from that, certain names, jeneke kisman botanical gardens, for example, Lloyd Botanical Gardens, right? Juduniki Darjeeling ase, Indian Botanical Gardens, Juduniki Kolkata ase, eblakor naam bilak janibo lagibo, and out of all the names, no, only ekhon garden or okkoman kisman information basically janibo lagibo. So you have to talk about this Indian Botanical Garden. Anyone of you have visited this garden? তোমরা গৈছে নেকি? কলকাতা বটানিক্যাল গার্ডেন খনৰ কোনোবা গৈছা নেকি? No one, na? Okay. So Indian Botanical Garden heading kora, heading kori pera likha. Formed in 1787. Founded by Robert Kidd. It covers an area of 273 acres of land. So, baki bilak jiman botanical garden ase, the names that we are going to discuss here, detailed description is not necessary, right? Only some information about this garden, right? So, Kolkataar ki janibo lagibo, ekini information to janibo lagibo. Tar uporot we have to talk about some specific type of plants or very important plant that is present in this garden, right? So, in this garden we will see a specific duta specific plant of kotha kau. One is of the great banyan tree, very old, and it's almost like covers a huge area. Edale go, bahut dangor ke area spread ho gaise. That's the first one. Second, we talk about Victoria lily, right? Lily plant, right? Lily kinu ko lotus or nisna, no? So we'll talk about that lily or Victoria lily. What is so specific about the Victoria lily is the leaf of that Victoria lily is too big, no? Iman hobo lage tatke bahut dangor. It is said that, or it is believed that a newborn baby could be kept in the leaf, mane imane dangor. So these are the things that we are going to continue with in the next class, right? Up till now, what we have studied is we have studied about taxonomical hierarchy today, right? The categories, the rank, etc. And we are discussing the last part of the lesson, that is taxonomical aid. And from the taxonomical aid portion, botanical garden is the first aid that we are talking about. The rest we'll do it in the next class. I think that's all for today. Do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What about the rest of the students?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Once you do this, aji PDF pathai dim. ठीक है? So please go through the PDF. Any points that was not there in the class, you can write it down, right? And have you selected the assignment? Catalyst for assignment select korisa?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
What about the book?
I like the books. Yes, ma'am.
You have almost all the students have collected the books, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So those who have not collected, no, please try to collect the books and the assignments, because once we finish this chapter, it will be good if we discuss the questions, right? Assignment discussion class to be hoi jai. You will have an idea say it lesson पर केरुका questions है. Whatever books you have in your home, please try to do the questions from there. Right? Once we finish this class, maybe you can have a collection of questions and you can ask me the doubts also. Okay? Please start doing it from today. So that's all for today. Meet you in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
you, ma'am.
Welcome. Please collect the assignments. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.